So the Penguins now can no longer score again and have now lost again by another 1 goal game. They lost 2-1 in a shootout, got a point, and now that injuries are starting to pile up, the Penguins are starting to lose, and their shot at making the playoffs is decreasing. So the Penguins lose 2-1 in a shootout, and after going 12 straight games with getting a point, Crosby is now pointless in his last 3 games. But it is not a lack of effort. Last night he played 27 minutes for a forward. That's unheard of. I I would be curious to see when the last time a forward played that much was, because I don't think it's been like that for a long time in a regular season game. Playoffs, different story, but regular season, that's nuts. He played almost as much as Chris Letang, who averages 27, 20 minutes a night. So, basically, the team, once again, is Crosby and Letang, as Malkin is still on the shelf. The team still refuses to play Sergei Plotnikov, and the bottom 2 lines are basically just guys from the AHL. And you're not going to be expected to win games if you have a lineup of just guys from the AHL. And they haven't contributed, so they left it all to the top guys. And we have Matt Cullen playing on the second line. You're not going to get a lot done. I mean, some guys have looked good. I think Oscar Sundqvist has looked quite good. I think he's a poor man's Jordan Staal. I don't think he's as good offensively as Jordan Staal, but he has that raw defensive ability, and I've really been impressed with him in the limited amount of games he's played. He's looked really good his first season in North America. Hopefully he'll be on the team full-time this year. He almost was on the team this year. Hopefully he'll be on the team next year. Derek Pouliot's looked really good on defense. He's played with Ben Lovejoy, which is an interesting pairing, but he's actually made Lovejoy look not so bad. Brian Dumoulin, once again, continuing his dominance, looking very good. Ian Cole, who knows if he'll ever see ice time again. I mean, he's just looked god-awful this season. I would not be surprised if both him and Plotnikov are gone by the trade deadline, because they're not being used. And it'd be a nice, they'd be nice pickups for a team that's looking for more depth in the back end or up front. Personally, I would like them to use Plotnikov. It doesn't look like they will. I mean, the fact that Sullivan thinks an AHL guys who haven't scored at all are going to score more than Plotnikov and Kevin Porter, who's not that good. The fact that he thinks they're going to do better to me is a complete joke, but that's what he seems to think. So you might as well cut your losses, right, and see if you can get something for him, because he's probably walking the end of the season. He doesn't like his treatment. So I would say that they should probably trade something for him. Right, so not really else a whole lot to say about this game, except for the fact that the Penguins all of a sudden can't score now because we're injured, and we don't have players who can score because we've had years of piss poor drafting, and our best prospect is not ready for the NHL yet. But Daniel Sprong will most likely be getting AHL playoff time once his team is out in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, which I think will be really good for his development. And our best goalie prospect will probably be playing next year. I don't think Jeff Zatkoff will be back. That's all I have for this video, I guess. Our next game is on 18th, on Thursday, against Detroit. Those are always good games. Another team that's not looked into playoffs, that has not looked as good this season without Mike Babcock. They've been winning a lot of games because their goalie Mrazek's been very good. I don't like their defense, so should be an interesting game. And the trade deadline is just around the corner, happening on Leap Day, February 29th, so it should be fascinating to see what happens that day. We've already had some big trades, so I'm thinking it's going to be a big day this year. Big day. So look forward to that. We'll see if the Penguins do anything. Apparently, they've taken an interest in Dan Hamhuis, according to the Vancouver newspaper, The Province. I don't know how accurate that source is. I don't like that newspaper. I think the guy who writes for it is an idiot. So we'll see. I don't know if that would be a wise move. We don't really need him. But anyways, interesting. All right, that's all for now.